So in the previous videos we discussed about continue, break and go to statements. In this video we understand about iterative statements. So these iterative statements are used when we want to repeat the execution of some list of statements repeatedly. So in this section we will discuss basically three types of iterative statements: while, do while and for loop. So now we will discuss while loop. This is used to repeat one or more statements as long as a particular condition is true, or when a particular condition is true. So before executing the program here in this while loop, the condition is first tested, then only it will enter the execution. We must constantly update the condition of the while loop, right? In order to, otherwise it will not terminate the loop, right? This is the syntax. Here you can see while a condition is checked, if the condition is true, it will enter this loop, right? And in this statement block only we have updation statement. That thing we'll discuss with a programming example. This is the flowchart of while loop, right? So when a condition is true, this statement block is executed, and then in the statement block only we have a condition. When the condition is updated, and again once again it will check the condition, right? So when we go on updating the condition expression at for any one particular type of the loop, so when we update the condition, so the condition become false, then the loop is terminated. So this is an example to understand the working of while loop. So here I am writing a program to calculate the sum of numbers from m to n. Right? I have declared n, m, I, sum is equal to 0 as integer type of variables. Next, when this line is executed, it will ask for enter the value of m. Right? If I enter 2, that is stored as in the address m. If I is equal to m, right? What is the value of I now? What is the value of I now? Have you entered the value of I? Not yet, right? You have not entered the value of I, right? Therefore, that I value will be taken as m. I is equal to m. That is, I value is stored as 2. Next, we ask the enter the value of n, right? The value of n enter is 10, that is stored in n. While I is less than equal to n, that is, while I value is now it is 2. 2 is less than n is 10. Therefore, it will enter this loop. Sum is equal to sum plus I. What is the value of sum here? First, sum value is 0. Therefore, the sum is equal to 0 plus 1. So now this, 0 plus 2, m value is 2. Now this sum value is 2. Next, I is equal to I plus 1. That is, m value becomes 3. Then 2 plus 3. It will enter the loop. Sum is equal to 2 plus 3, 5. Next cycle, what sum will become 9, right? So it goes as long as I value becomes less than, as long I value becomes equal to n. When I value becomes equal to n, this will not enter this loop. Finally, it will comes out of the loop. It will print the value of sum as 54. That is sum of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 54 it has printed, right? Next, do while loop, right? So this is very much similar to while loop, except the test condition is tested at the end of the loop. The body of the loop gets executed at least one time here, right? So whereas in while loop, when the condition is checked, if it fails, it will not enter the loop itself. Right? The disadvantage of this one is that it always execute the loops at least one time. See the disadvantage of this loop. Do while loops are widely used in print a list of options for a menu driven program. This is an example of do while statement. So here I defined n I is equal to 0 and sum is equal to 0 as integer variable, and average is equal to 0 as floating type of variable. So here I am asking to enter the value of n. So let's say we have entered 20, that is stored as n. So do statement starts here. Sum is equal to sum plus I. I is 0, right? And sum value is 0. 0 plus 0, 0 only. I value is updated to 1. While then it comes here, while I is less than or equal to n. Again it will go back here. So I value is now 1. It is less than n, that is 20. Again it go back here, and sum is equal to 0 plus 1. 1. Now the sum value is 1. I becomes 2, and again enter the loop. Sum is equal to 1 plus 2, 3. Right? So it continues till I value becomes equal to n. When I value becomes equal to n, it will not go here. It will comes out of the loop. And average is calculated as, so this is type conversion. Since sum I declared as integer, so average is floating type of variable, right? So therefore I need to, by force I am converting this into floating type of variable sum by n, right, is calculated and printed as the sum of first n numbers is sum, that is sum of first 20 numbers is equal to 10 point, sum of first 20 numbers is equal to 210, and next it will print the average of first 20 numbers is 10.05. This is how a do while loop works.